So in part C of this question, they're defining a new function that is equal to the integral from 0 to x of f of t dt. So when I first saw this formulation, I thought, I bet we could use, that same idea that h prime is equal to f of t. F of x, actually. H prime of x equal to f of x. So I tried doing that, and I tried then integrating the h, and it kind of ends up being a dead end because you end up with a plus c that you can't get rid of. So it turned out to be more helpful to just, since they asked us for h of 1, we're just going to put 1 in for the x right there. All right, so here's the Taylor series that we had for f, the third degree polynomial. And we're supposed to use that, right? Use the one found in part A to find an approximation for h of 1, all right? So if f of x is this, and then h of x is the integral of that, so then that means that h of 1 is the integral from 0 to 1 of f of t dt. So basically what I have to do is just integrate this and then evaluate it at 0 and 1 and subtract. So that's going to equal the integral from 0 to 1. So I'll just go ahead and write this stuff out of 3 minus 2. But I need f of t dt, right? So I'm going to do minus 2t plus 3 halves t squared minus 23 twelfths t cubed dt. All right, so now when I do the integral, I just do an integral in the normal way. So I'm going to have 3t minus t squared plus 1/2 t cubed minus, so it's going to be t fourth. I'm going to divide by 4, so the 4 is going to go into the denominator. I'm going to have 23/48 t to the 4th, and that's evaluated from 0 to 1. So it looks a little bit of a pain to do all these fractions, but when I plug in the 0, everything's going to be 0, and when I plug in the 1, all the t's are going to be 1, so I'm just going to have 3 minus 1 plus 1/2 minus 23/48, and I would just leave it right there. So, presumably you can look ahead and say, am I going to need this number to be simplified for part D? It doesn't look like you're really going to need it for part D, so we'll just leave it like that. Regardless, you could leave it like that and simplify it if you need it later, but I don't think we do.